Kids here. He just didn't see his life here. Oh, okay. Hi. Sorry. Oh, hold please. Okay. No. No. No, no. No, no, no. Okay. Anyways, I should have been raising children and oh my God. Hi guys. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a different video. I've said before that I wanted my channel to be a lot of lifestyle as well as makeup. A lot of YouTubers are doing these videos called Storytime where they'll just tell a story about their life. I don't know, I thought this like story time thing could be a good way to answer a main question that I get asked all the time and kind of like a good segue into the lifestyle portion of my channel. So a lot of you guys, a lot of you will privately contact me and ask about my relationship or my relationship status right now, but mostly about my ex-fiance and I. So I thought that I would just make this video just to put it out there, tell you guys what happened, and maybe to help you if you're going through the same thing or if you have gone through something like that. Yeah, so I'm just going to tell you the story of my ex-fiance and I. His name is Tyson. He knows that I'm making this video. I actually asked him months ago if I could make this video because I just wanted his permission. I don't really want to talk about him on the internet if he doesn't know that I'm making an entire video basically about him. So I did ask him a few months ago. He gave me the okay back then. And then I actually just got off the phone with him about 30 seconds ago and he still gave me the okay. I'm going to give you the full story, so just grab a glass of wine. If you're me, grab a Corona with 2 limes because that's my favorite drink. Sit back and listen to my problems. No, I'm kidding. Just sit back and listen, and if this video is boring for you, then don't watch it. So I will start at the beginning. Tyson and I met when I had just turned 23. He was 28. We met at work and it was pretty instantaneous. We just immediately clicked. Went on our first date maybe a month after we had met. He took me to a resort in San Diego. And so that was our first date, which is so weird because usually a first date is like a lot more low-key than like a weekend getaway, but that just shows like how well we just, you know, meshed together right when we met. Like I felt so comfortable with him. So we fell in love, and then exactly 1 year and 6 months to the day is when he proposed to me. And he proposed to me at Disneyland. And then we didn't really want to set a wedding date right away. I'm just not the kind of person that gets engaged and then that day sets a wedding date. Like I mean, more power to you if you can do that, but it's very overwhelming to get engaged. You know, people are congratulating you. You just kind of want to like relish in the fact that you're engaged and that you're a fiance to somebody, and I just didn't really want to immediately start planning anything. Also, I still had to graduate college. So I graduated college 2 months after he proposed to me, and then I was like, okay, now I need to find a job, and then he was going to switch jobs to another resort, so then we'll like plan the wedding later. You know, it just kept getting postponed and postponed. And then eventually, after 2 years of being engaged, we decided to part ways. We never put down money on a venue. I did go dress shopping 3 times, but I didn't find anything. When you start to really make concrete wedding plans, you do lose money when you don't go through with it, but that should be like the least of your worries. I mean, if you don't want to go through with it, it doesn't really matter how much money you lose because you're going to lose a whole lot more money during a divorce. So a little bit about Tyson and I's relationship. We had a great relationship. We rarely ever fought. I mean, we would get into little arguments here and there, but it really was the healthiest relationship I've ever been in my life. Not to say that I've been in unhealthy relationships, but I think my boyfriends have always been nice to me and respectful. But yeah, Tyson and I just really had a great time together. And our breakup really wasn't that bad. It's not like anybody cheated on each other. Like, it's not anything like that. There was really no like kicking and screaming. It was just kind of like, this isn't really going anywhere. We were supposed to get married in December, and the day that we broke up was December 26th, the day after Christmas. So I think the whole month of December, it was both on our minds that we just knew it wasn't going to happen because that was our year countdown to our wedding. Things just kind of fell apart. But like I said, it wasn't in a horrible way by any means. Of course, it's still sad to not be with the person that you thought you were going to spend the rest of your life with. It was really just, I don't know, it was just really hard for me to swallow that I wasn't going to grow old with him. So for the first 6 or 7 months of our breakup, it's not like we hated each other. I wouldn't say that, but we definitely had very stern words when we would talk on the phone to each other. We still had a lease together. We still had furniture together, a cat that we both had together. So yeah, when we would talk, like for the first few months after the breakup, we weren't super friendly towards each other because we were just trying to figure out, who would get this TV, who would get this couch, who would blah, 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 all that. And that's just like a lot to deal with when you've already broken up and you're already dealing with that emotion. I would say like around 7 months of us being broken up, we really became closer again. And now I would totally consider him one of my best friends. I know that we'll probably be in each other's lives for the rest of our lives. We just won't be together. Whoever marries him is going to be the luckiest girl in the world because I think he would make a great husband and a great father, but I just know that it's not going to be me. Like I said, we got along so well during our relationship and we still get along really well. It's just that there are major things that both of us will not compromise on, and it just isn't going to make a marriage work when you can't compromise on huge things that are very morally important to you. What I've learned from it is to not settle. I feel like I would have been settling with him, or I would have been like a pushover kind of if I had just given in to things that we disagreed on. He has set the bar high for the next person that maybe I might get married to. I don't know. Really quickly, I was diagnosed with an autoimmune disease 3 years ago, and I still deal with it today. It's never going to go away. I was living in Orange County at the time because I was finishing college, and I was in the hospital for 11 nights and 12 days. Tyson and I lived together at the time, and our apartment was only like a 5 or 3 minute drive away from the hospital, but for those 11 nights, he never left my side. He would come to the hospital to sleep next to me in this recliner that wasn't really a recliner. I don't know. It was like worse than a cot. They just like didn't have anything for him to sleep on in the hospital. So he literally was in like this most uncomfortable chair, and he slept in it for 11 nights right next to me when he could have been 3 minutes away at home sleeping in our bed. And so that's when I knew that I wanted to marry him. And that's like the most love I've ever felt, is when I saw him sleeping in that uncomfortable chair. He always does the right thing, even when no one's looking. And that's the quality that from now on I will look for in a boyfriend or a husband or whatever. This is probably going to be a pretty long video, so thank you guys for hanging in there. And that is the story, and hopefully it answered your guys' questions. I hope you enjoyed Storytime, my first Storytime video. I would love it if you guys would tell me other topics that you want me to talk about for other Storytime videos. You can leave them down below, or you can Instagram me, or Snapchat me, or Facebook me, or whatever. Every single social media platform that I have is very open, so you guys can contact me at any time and I will do any requested video. So that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!